Is it okay to have weight loss goals at the same time that you're trying to improve your body image and accept your body as it is? This is a question that I get from my clients all the time. I'm Sarah Simpson. I'm a professional body image coach, and I help people of all genders, all ages, and all countries find more confidence in your body image, your relationship with movement, and your relationship with food. Together, we're going to combine your goals for your wellness and your goals for your self-love into an integrative approach that allows you to feel good about how you take care of yourself without feeling like you need to change what you look like. The short answer is yes, it's okay to have weight loss goals for many reasons, but it's also tricky to balance both accepting the body you're in right now and trying to change it at the same time. So let's talk about the best way to do that. If you're anything like me, you've grown up in a world that has a lot of beauty standards that we're always reminded of on social media, in conversations with friends about how we're moving or what we're eating, and in a lot of shows and movies as well. It seems like the pretty girl in the movie is always skinny, and it seems to be this beauty and thinness that gives her this confidence, and that's something that we all want. But a common misconception I see in my clients that leads to a lot of us burning out on diets and on obsessive mindsets with being perfect at food and movement is that weight loss or being in a smaller body gives you confidence. And that's not always the case. In fact, it's often not. When you get to that goal weight or you lose the weight that you think you need to lose, you will not wake up in the morning and automatically say, oh my gosh, looking in the mirror, I love my body now. I wish that was the way it worked. I've been in this place myself. I still remember so vividly the day that I woke up, weighed myself in the morning, finally saw my goal weight on the scale, and then looked in the mirror and thought, I still hate what my body looks like. It was such a moment of defeat. And I also still felt so insecure and uncomfortable around food and not trusting myself to make healthy choices if I released all of the calorie counting and food rules that had gotten me to this goal weight. It was in that moment that I realized weight loss is not a cure for body image issues. And this brings us to the first big question that you need to ask yourself if you're trying to lose weight at the same time as accepting your body as it is and improving your body image. And that's, do I want to lose weight for aesthetic or for health? And it might be a little bit of both, but it's just really important to be honest with yourself in this moment. Because of course, with aesthetic, it's perfectly normal and okay to want to change aspects of your appearance. But again, we have to remember that weight loss in itself or changing how you look in itself is not going to give you that confidence. This is a misconception that we've developed over time because of the diet culture and all the beauty standards that we're exposed to all the time. So it's completely understandable to want to lose weight, which is why I say it's okay to want to lose weight while you're trying to heal your body image. But if it's the best thing that serves you, it's kind of a different story. So if we're asking ourselves, is it for aesthetic or not? Is it us thinking that we're going to be more confident and feel better in our bodies if we lose that weight? Because again, not always the case. The other question is this for health or not? Now, do you feel like you need to be in a smaller body in order to be healthy? That's different than having healthier habits and it maybe leading to weight loss along the way. Do you feel like you need to be smaller to lose weight in order to be healthy? If our desire for weight loss does come from that aesthetic drive, wanting to change what you look like or be smaller to feel more confident or more beautiful or to be more accepted by other people, then we need to talk back to those thoughts and really ask yourself, where do they come from? Where does this belief that being in a smaller body is something that's going to make you automatically more confident? Maybe you've been in a smaller body in the past and you felt more confident at that time. Something I would encourage you to do is go back to that time in your life and really think about what was challenging for you then. Because through all phases of life, we have challenges and we have insecurities, but when we look back on them, we tend to romanticize them. Maybe you believe that you'll feel more confident when you're in a smaller body because you look at other people in smaller bodies and you think that they're beautiful, but when you look in the mirror, you don't see that beauty in yourself. Again, that's our diet culture that makes us believe that being in the beauty standard, which is often a smaller body, is the best thing that you can be. And so talking back to the diet culture versus leaning into it and changing your body to fit that beauty standard can actually be more empowering for you. If your reason for wanting to lose weight is actually health-based, then we just need to shift our focus from the weight loss being the goal to it being a potential side product. of this process of you developing stronger nutrition and wellness habits. We do this because when you focus on weight loss, it makes it very hard to accept your body as it is now because you're actively trying to change it. And when we shift our focus to our deeper goals and not just the number on the scale, you're able to feel more neutral about weight loss, i.e. not feel as bad about how you look now or about how much you do or don't lose when you look on the scale. And having that ability to be more neutral towards your weight is A, another step along towards body acceptance, and B, makes you way more likely to keep coming back to your healthy habits because you don't associate the negative emotions of feeling like your body isn't good enough or you're not working hard enough when you think of that. That's why I say that it's completely normal to want to lose weight, but it's not always the best thing that serves you in terms of getting to your goals or feeling confident in the body you're in right now. So for example, I had a client that messaged me this morning about this, and she told me, I have healed my relationship with movement and food. I'm embracing food freedom. I'm really practicing joyful movement, like moving my body in a way that feels good. But I still feel this pressure to lose weight, and I'm not sure how to go about it in a way that's not going to become disordered again. And I asked her these same questions I'm asking you now. Is this for aesthetic or health purposes? And if it is for health purposes, can we shift our focus to our deeper goals? And we said, yes, let's shift our goals. So I asked her what her deeper goals were, and she was able to identify that she feels, from a health perspective, that she needs to lose weight so that she can go on hikes with her friends. She has friends that are younger than her who have a lot more energy, and she wants to be able to keep up with them. She also has plans to go on trips, so travel and go hiking in the new year, and she's really excited to be able to do that, but she doesn't think she's in good enough physical shape to be able to do the hikes that she wants to do now. So we've shifted our goals from I need to lose weight, which doesn't sound super fun and kind of intimidating, to I want to be able to keep up with my friends and go hiking so that I have the mental health benefits of movement, I have the social opportunity, it's an excuse to travel. Those are way more exciting goals. Now, this is a lot easier said than done, but there are some essential tools that I teach all of my clients to have so that this is a lot easier for them, because showing up for yourself and remembering to view your body with positivity both now and later if it changes can be really difficult. The first thing that we need is a really rock solid approach to self-talk. I have a 3-step formula that I teach all of my clients. Having a specific formula and not just the idea of being nicer to yourself is really helpful because you know that you're taking specific steps that are going to improve your self-talk over time. This is why as a coach it's so valuable for me to be able to give my clients strategies to use instead of them just shooting in the dark and hoping something sticks on their own. The second thing we need is a really intentional approach to movement as well. Movement, along with food, are the top 2 ways that we try to control what our body looks like, and so having an approach to movement that is self-loving but also allows you to be consistent and move towards your fitness goals is essential in this process of improving your body image and taking care of your health. When I work with my clients, we actually identify on a much deeper level why they want to move their bodies beyond body change, beyond weight loss, and having those motivators, like we've talked about today, help you keep coming back to this habit and just feel so confident in how you're taking care of your body. We also take all of those needs or whys for movement that we identify and we make them into a chart that shows us exactly what different types of movement are going to allow you to check what needs each day so that you can consistently show up for yourself without focusing too much on what your body looks like or how it might change, and instead focusing on how good movement makes you feel. The last essential piece that we need in order to have a really strong approach to our body image and our health is a really thorough and simple approach to grocery shopping and meal creation. So all things food. Because so many of us get caught up in the calories or the macronutrients, and we start to feel anxious around food, lose touch with our hunger and fullness cues, and really just struggle to feel confident in our nutrition every day. When you have an intentional plan like I create with my clients, you're able to know that food and nutrition doesn't have to be complicated or expensive or be boring or flavorless in order to really meet your needs and fit into your life. If you're anything like me, you might have had past food struggles in the past. I'm eating disorder recovered. I'm currently coming out of being a longtime vegetarian and reintroducing meat again, which has been a really interesting experience that I'm sure I'll talk about soon. And I've also just felt self-conscious in my body and how big I am for as long as I can remember. I was always the bigger friend growing up, and I always felt like a giant next to my friends. So finding a relationship with my body that really allows me to take care of it in a loving way and doesn't require me to restrict or over-exercise or be angry at myself for how I look has been so valuable in my adult life. Now, doing all these things is easier said than done, but a lot of times it takes some outside support, which is why people like me exist for my clients. I teach everything that we talked about today and so much more in my group coaching circle, the Dream Girl Circle. The Dream Girl Circle is small group coaching that allows you to have a community of women who are in the same space as you, wanting to have stronger body image and stronger health habits without going back into mindsets of restriction or dieting, as well as me, your coach and guide, through the essential topics of nutrition, movement, body image, relationships, and boundary setting around body and diet talk, how to navigate our diet culture, how to feel confident dating in your body, all things body image and health. It's an 8-week intensive structure, so if this is something that you've never tried before, it might be the perfect program for you because you'll have people right along with you, and you also have all of the core topics covered that you need to have a strong body image and relationship with your health. I'm running cohorts in November and December this year so that you can enter the new year feeling so confident in your ability to stay consistent with your wellness habits as well as your journey of self-love. I'll put all the information for that in the description so that you can click on it. And if you want to follow my work anywhere else, I am Sarah in Yellow on all social media platforms. I share a lot on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok. I'll also put my email in the description if you want to email me directly about one-on-one coaching or just booking a private session with me. And as always, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this on your feed.